So I recently bought a new set of AirPods recently. I went from the Gen 1s to the Gen 4s. We're gonna review them. I've had the Gen 4s for a few days now. I'm gonna just go over it real quick. I'm gonna show you the good, the bad, compare it to the good and the bad of the AirPods 1. Then at the very end, I'm gonna have a very ugly thing that I'm gonna talk to you guys about when it comes to these AirPods. That really does boil my blood, and we'll get into that after I review all the basic stuff. Okay, so first off, I have been using AirPods for a long time now. I think just multiple years. The AirPod 1s, I've had these for a very long time. This is actually my second pair, but the first pair I lost them on a ride at Disneyland and I couldn't find them. So I bought new ones. These are the second pair. These AirPod 4s, I recently bought them. I was just, scrolling Amazon just to see. They were on discount for just something percent off, and I was like, and so I've had them for a few days now. AirPods 1, if you don't have them already, if you don't know, if you haven't used them, I'll let you know. They're tiny little thingies. You can put them in your ears like so, and they're good. I like them. I like to just have one AirPod in. I don't love to put a full set of headphones in because I like to be able to still hear my surroundings. That's because I'm an alpha, obviously. Like, I need to make sure I'm safe at all times. So I gotta, be aware. But they are small. They fit well. It's a very small form factor. I do like to fidget with this a lot. I just kind of play with it. Like in my pocket, in my sweater pockets, I just kind of hold it there. I don't do the clicks, but I do just flip it around in my fingers. It's really good for that. If you're a fidgeter, this is a good fidget right here. The only real negative thing about these things, other than the big thing that I'm gonna get to later on in the video, the only negative thing about this really is I don't love how expensive they are, but it's Apple products, it's gonna be that way. If you can get this for less than what they actually are, on the Apple store, then they're better for you. They're just better. But the main thing is though that they fit really well in my ears. I have no problem at all. Now, the AirPod 4s. If you can see them right here. Compared to the AirPods 1, they're pretty small. They're smaller, a bit bulkier, I'm pretty sure, on the actual bulb thingies. Fit test, they don't fit that well. I think it fits well enough to stay in there. It does hurt my ear a little bit. I don't know what it is. The little bump right here, it hits that. I don't love it. I don't know about you guys. If this fits perfectly and you have no complaints about the AirPod 1, upgraded to the 4s is not ideal. I wish that they allowed you to test these before you buy them or something. They have a plastic little model that you can test to put in your ear to check out. That'd be perfect. That'd be really good. For the form factor, it's the same size essentially, a little bit smaller, a bit wider though. I'm pretty sure. How do I show that they're a bit wider? There we go. Yeah, they're a bit wider. So the last big thing is the price. Obviously, they're gonna be more expensive than the regular AirPods. I got these on discount as well. Was it worth it? Honestly, at this point, I don't think it was worth it. So I was editing this video and I went to go check the price tag for the actual AirPods 4. And for my AirPods, they cost about $129, which also I got on discount. But as I was looking, I saw that they have controls, which I had no idea about. That's new. Does that change a lot of my opinions? Maybe a little bit. It makes these a bit more worth now because there are controls, which I think should have been on the base AirPod 1s. But I didn't know that these had controls. I knew there was some button pressing for resets or something like that, but I didn't know that there's actual controls play, pause, skip forward, skip back. For some reason, they're a lot quieter. I don't understand why. It might be because they're bigger, they don't go all the way into my ear, I think, so it doesn't blast as good as the regular AirPods would, which is what I'm assuming is happening. But they're just a lot quieter. I have to make the volume go up more to match the audio volume in the actual base AirPods. So I'm trying to use the controls now. It's not working. The controls don't work. How to use AirPod 4 controls. Oh, it's in here. I thought it was on the actual thing. Is that a game changer? My ear still hurts from putting these things in there. So I don't know. Okay, it's kind of cool. I did not know that it did that. Honestly, I like touching this more than I like going up here because it runs a risk of I guess dropping the AirPod out of my ear. I would have preferred just some buttons right here. That'd be awesome. Just a pause button or a skip forward button. I thought that it was here that you did something. I don't know. It's strange. This still doesn't change my opinion, I think. But for one, it's hurting my ears. And secondly, you're going to see in a bit why I overall Just watch the video, you're gonna understand why. All of this will make sense in the end. Also, I do prefer the taps. I miss the taps of the basic AirPods. It is better than click. After all that, there's one last thing we need to go over which are my opinions about the AirPods overall. The ugliest thing, the thing that I hate the most about the AirPods, which is the fact that if you lose these, the only way to actually find them is if they were open. That means the Find My can see them and will locate them for you. But if they're closed, you cannot locate them. I cannot tell you how much this boils my blood. It is the dumbest thing imaginable. Whoever made that decision to have it so you can't locate these when they're closed should be fired. I'm not even kidding. They should be fired, or they should be a very stern talking to. I'll say that. I lost these things day one, and it took me a day to find them, okay? So for one, they popped up in a place that I had thought I checked before. And look, you can say that's on me for losing them, but it's 2026. We have the technology to locate these things. If they're nearby, just allow me to play a sound through them. And I know what you're saying. Oh, one of them has that. One of the versions of the AirPods has that. But all of the AirPod versions are different sizes. I don't want to risk buying a new set of AirPods and risk them not fitting in my ears and then just having a thing that doesn't work and just I get the feature to locate them now. The thing that I'm not going to use. You get what I'm saying? Apple, just make a new model of these ones, the basic ones, with the option to find them when they're closed, because it's dumb. If you're gonna lose these things, they're likely gonna be closed, okay? So there's no reason not to give it this. I'm sorry, it's just the dumbest thing. If you're gonna buy AirPods, if you're a first time buyer and you're interested in getting AirPods, get the ones that already have the feature to locate them through Apple products. If you don't have an Apple product at all, there's no point in getting these because they're just essentially useless for you. There's probably cheaper options out there that actually have a better locator feature. It's honestly insulting. I would buy whatever they put out. If it was just AirPods 1 with the locator feature, it would be amazing. I would love it. I would love every aspect of it. But they're just not. And it's an insult, bro. I would say just find a cheaper alternative if you want to get any of these AirPods, or get the one that actually has locator features on, and make sure that they fit into your ear. If you have a friend that has them, try them out. If you have a friend who has them and is not willing to let you try them out, try out those AirPods, it's kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest. I would risk giving someone an ear infection in order for them to save money. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. And also, there's like these little cases things that you can put on them that, you can put them on a keychain. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want it. We have the technology to get this. This is already expensive as it is. Just put the damn feature in here, bro. You can do it. I know you can do it, Apple. It's just, what are we doing, man? Regardless, anyway, that's pretty much it. See you guys tomorrow. I said I was going to do predictions today, but I realized that I already did a predictions video in January, so you can check that out if you want to. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.